All right, folks, welcome to the Dirty Glove Garden. I'm out here with my best friends. I'm about ready to give them some love. So what we're doing today is potting up. So these are my cherry tomatoes, right? So they started off from seed and they're grown in these really good, easy root cell trays. These are from Grow. I really like these. I think it was about £6 to £7 for a 5 pack. Is it a 5 pack of 12 cells? And they're a little bit tougher, so I'll definitely be using them again and again. Obviously clear, so you can see the root development here. So these are ready to be potted up, right? They were probably ready to be potted up about a week ago, to be honest, but you can look at that. It's great. Some great growth there on these seedlings. So like I said, these are cherry tomatoes. Do they have a label? No, it doesn't have a label. Never mind. But look at that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pot up, and you can see here there's some lovely little hairs there on the stem, and those are going to turn into some more roots. So here we go. We're potting up. There's a few here that I've done already. So you just can see we're going to go from that to that. Now all I'm using here is some plastic cups, but importantly they do have drainage holes down the bottom here. So you can see I've got a variety of things that I use to pot into. Got some yogurt pots here as well. I've been using all sorts. I've been using some double cream pots. 600 mil is perfect, really ideal. And why these are so good actually is because they've got that depth, yeah, so that to encourage more roots to go down deeper. Right, so let's get on with it. Very simply, I've got here my little potting mix. Now I've done potting mixes before, and what you need to do really is sieve the compost because that gets all the big clunky bits out of it, and then use that. But because that's better for seeds, because these have started, they've already sprouted, you don't really need to sieve it down. So I'll just give it like a quick sieve with my hands. That's just the whole compost in there, and take out the bulky bits. But otherwise, because the seeds have started, the regular compost is absolutely fine. Right, so what we're doing very simply is, first thing I'll do is, you can see here, I'll take off the little seed leaves, which are these ones here. Right, I'll take them off, you don't need them. And you can see they're coming off anyway. So there's meant to be a danger of if you leave them on, and they'll just rot into the actual soil. So all I'm going to do is give it a push from the bottom here, give it a little bit of a squeeze, give it a little play with it so it'll loosen up. And there we go. Look at that. It comes out brilliantly. That's why I really, really like these cell trays. Yeah. So like I said, then clean it up all the way up until the first set of true leaves. Call these the true leaves, the ones that are for the actual plant and not just the ones that break out of the seed. So what we'll do as well is we'll just rough it up a little bit just to take the roots out and get them ready to go into the new compost. So here we go, into its new pot, and this is just perfect because all I'm going to do is drop it down in there. Like we said, we're going to bury it all the way up until the first true leaves here. So in here, like I said, I'll just sieve it out with my hands. This is some of Lidl's compost, so there's still some bits in there, to be honest with you, but I'll just grab a load of soil compost in my hands, and there you go. And then just grab it, put it to the one side, because it does have a tendency to all go in on the one side, and then the plant's not in the middle. And there we go. That's literally all it is in this compost. I have also put in here some eggshells for the calcium. Very good. works as fertilizer. And where's it gone? Bloodfish and bone. So I've mixed that in there as well. So that's what the plants are getting transplanted into. And then just give it a watering in. All right, that's my little rainwater bottle. You can see a short of that on the channel. And there you go. Look at that. That's ready to go. That's those cherries transplanted out. I've got the big Romas. They've been transplanted out as well. So the key really is, you know, obviously don't go from this to something like this, right? You need to go up in stages. I mean, you can go from that to that, but it's better to go up in stages to encourage that root growth, right? So the root growth really maxes out into its pot, and then it'll max out into the next one, because otherwise it's just going to be sparse. That root growth is just going to be going everywhere. So you can see here, you can use a range of pots. Here I've got a little yogurt tray. So a load of yogurts came in that from Morrison's. Just whoop, took it off the shelf. Always put your drainage holes in as well. So I'll just do one more of this big one here. So like I said, give it a squeeze from underneath, and you might have to just, if you do want to hold it, just hold it really gently, because you don't want to ruin those hairs there, because that is where you're going to get the new roots. Again, like I said, take off these. Okay, so if you look here, I do have this one, this little pot here as well, so that could work as well, but I like for the roots to have that depth, because they'll just go deeper in, right? And there you go. So drop the soil in there around it. Okay, give it a tap down as well, just to firm it up, but not too much, because you still want that space in there. You want the soil to have a bit of air in there, okay, and then that allows for the roots to get through. Obviously, if it's too compact, the roots can't get through and make new roots. Okay, there you go, and water in. Lovely jubbly. Okay, there you go. There's the video, guys. Potting up, right? Potting up, really important. I've got loads of different sizes of pots, which helps. For some reason, Google Help has gone off in the background. But anyway, yeah, having a range of different pot sizes does help, but you don't need to go out. You can just use whatever you got, DIY pots. Here's one of my pots. You recognize that as a 2-litre bottle of cola, right? But again, drainage holes in there. These are for my Romas. All that set there is Romas. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one. Dirty Glove Gardening.